Fascinating facts about Marvel superheroes. Hey there, true believers. Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the depths of comic lore and superhero sagas. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Marvel superheroes with some deep cuts and intriguing insights that even the most seasoned fans might find surprising. Whether you've been collecting comics since the Silver Age, or you've memorized every frame of the MCU, this video is packed with advanced analysis, technical details, and number-driven facts just for you. So grab your favorite issue, settle in, and let's embark on this epic journey through Marvel's rich tapestry. The origins of Marvel superheroes. The birth of Marvel Comics. Marvel Comics, as we know it today, evolved from timely publications founded in 1939 by Martin Goodman. The first issue, Marvel Comics #1, introduced characters like the Human Torch, an android, not to be confused with Johnny Storm, and Namor the Submariner. This issue was a massive hit, selling approximately 80,000 copies initially, and prompting multiple reprints that pushed total sales over 800,000, a phenomenal number for the time. The Golden Age of Comics. The 1940s, known as the Golden Age of Comics, saw superheroes become cultural icons. Captain America debuted in Captain America Comics #1 in March 1941, with the iconic cover of Cap delivering a right hook to Adolf Hitler, a bold political statement months before the U.S. entered World War II. The issue sold nearly 1 million copies. During this era, comics were not just entertainment. They were propaganda tools and morale boosters. Evolution of superhero characters. Post-World War II, superhero popularity waned, giving way to genres like horror, crime, and romance. However, in 1961, Marvel, under the creative helm of Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, revolutionized the superhero genre with Fantastic Four #1. This marked the beginning of the Marvel Age of Comics, introducing flawed heroes who dealt with real-world problems, ushering in complex narratives and character development unseen in previous eras. Fascinating facts about key superheroes. Spider-Man, creation by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. In August 1962, Spider-Man swung onto the scene in Amazing Fantasy #15. Stan Lee wanted to create a hero that teenagers could relate to, a hero with everyday problems. The initial response from publisher Martin Goodman was skeptical. He thought a superhero named after a spider would repel readers. Debut in Amazing Fantasy #15. Despite concerns, Lee and artist Steve Ditko proceeded, and the issue became one of Marvel's highest-selling comics. The first appearance of Spider-Man is notable for its introduction of the phrase, "With great power there must also come great responsibility," which became the character's defining motto. Original copies of Amazing Fantasy #15 are now highly sought after, with high-grade copies selling for over $1 million at auction. Spider-Man's cultural impact and adaptations. Spider-Man quickly became Marvel's flagship character. The character has been featured in over 50 different comic book series, with The Amazing Spider-Man reaching issue number 850 in 2020. The 2018 animated film Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse introduced the concept of the multiverse to mainstream audiences, winning the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. The character's impact on popular culture is immense, with merchandise sales exceeding $1.3 billion annually. Iron Man. Inspiration from real-life magnates. Iron Man debuted in Tales of Suspense #39 in March 1963. Stan Lee crafted Tony Stark's character as a genius billionaire playboy philanthropist, a direct reflection of industrialists like Howard Hughes. Stark's complicated persona was designed to challenge readers' perceptions and embody Cold War tensions. Evolution of Iron Man's armor designs. Over the decades, Iron Man's armor has evolved from the bulky gray suit to the sleek red and gold designs. Notably, the Extremist storyline in 2005, issues #16, by Warren Ellis and Adi Granov reimagined the armor with nanotechnology, allowing it to be stored within Stark's own body. This concept pushed the boundaries of technological integration in comics and directly influenced the MCU's depiction of the armor in later films. Role in founding the Avengers. Iron Man is a founding member of the Avengers, first assembling in The Avengers #1, September 1963, alongside Thor, Hulk, Ant-Man, and Wasp. His wealth and resources have often funded the team's operations. Stark's leadership and sometimes overbearing control have been central to numerous story arcs, including the Civil War event in 2006-2007. Captain America. Origin as a symbol during World War II. Captain America was created by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby amidst the looming threat of global conflict. His creation was a deliberate effort to rally American support against the Axis powers. Notably, the character was conceived before the attack on Pearl Harbor, and his anti-fascist stance was controversial. The iconic vibranium shield. Cap's shield, initially depicted as a triangular design, was quickly replaced with the now iconic circular shield in Captain America Comics #2. The shield's composition, vibranium, is a rare fictional metal first introduced in Daredevil #13, February 1966. Vibranium's properties have made it a crucial element in the Marvel Universe. Resurgence in modern comics and films. After a hiatus, Captain America was revived in Avengers #4, March 1964, found frozen in ice, a metaphor for his displacement in time. This revival allowed writers to explore themes of alienation and changing social values. Chris Evans' portrayal in the MCU further solidified Cap's role as a moral compass. Thor. Roots in Norse mythology. Thor, the god of thunder, first appeared in Journey into Mystery #83, August 1962. Stan Lee, his brother Larry Lieber, and Jack Kirby adapted the Norse deity, blending mythology with superhero fiction. Kirby's fascination with mythology and cosmic beings heavily influenced Thor's narratives. Mjolnir and its enchantments. Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, is central to his mythology. Forged in the heart of a dying star by dwarven blacksmiths, it's imbued with enchantments by Odin. The inscription reads, "Whosoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor." Thor's journey from comic pages to the big screen. Thor's cinematic adaptations have embraced both his mythological roots and his superhero identity. Thor Ragnarok, 2017, directed by Taika Waititi, drew heavily from the Planet Hulk storyline and Norse mythology. The film grossed over $850 million worldwide and revitalized the character for audiences. Hulk. Inspiration from Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The Hulk, introduced in The Incredible Hulk #1, May 1962, was born from Stan Lee and Jack Kirby's desire to create a character that embodied the duality of man. Drawing inspiration from Mary Shelley's Frankenstein and Robert Louis Stevenson's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Bruce Banner's accidental exposure to gamma radiation unleashes his inner beast. Different personas of Bruce Banner. Over the years, the Hulk's personas have expanded to include the Grey Hulk, Joe Fixit, the intelligent Professor Hulk, and the Devil Hulk. The exploration of Banner's dissociative identity disorder adds psychological depth, examining trauma and mental health within a superhero context. Hulk's significance in the Marvel Universe. The Planet Hulk and World War Hulk storylines are seminal arcs that showcase the consequences of the Marvel hero's actions. Exiled by the Illuminati, Hulk becomes a gladiator and later emperor on Sakaar. His return to Earth seeking vengeance raises ethical questions. Behind-the-scenes insights. Creation of Marvel Comics. The role of Timely Comics. Timely Comics capitalized on the burgeoning interest in superhero narratives, but the post-war era saw a decline in popularity. The company rebranded as Atlas Comics in the 1950s, focusing on other genres. The shift back to superheroes was a strategic move to compete with DC Comics, whose Justice League was gaining popularity. Key figures in Marvel's foundation. Stan Lee, intending to leave the industry, was persuaded by his wife to write comics his way, leading to the creation of complex characters. Jack Kirby's dynamic art style and Steve Ditko's unique storytelling significantly contributed to Marvel's success. Stan Lee's contributions and cameos. Co-creation of iconic characters. Stan Lee's legacy includes co-creating over 300 characters. His approach to storytelling introduced heroes with personal struggles. Lee's editorial column, Stan's Soapbox, often addressed social issues, advocating for equality and justice. Tradition of cameo appearances in films. Stan Lee's cameos became a hallmark of Marvel films, starting with the TV movie The Trial of the Incredible Hulk, 1989. In Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 2, 2017, he is seen conversing with the Watchers, fueling fan theories. Easter eggs in Marvel movies. Hidden references in the MCU. Marvel Studios meticulously incorporates Easter eggs that reference comic lore, creators, and future plotlines. In Iron Man 2, 2010, a map highlights Wakanda's location before Black Panther's introduction, connecting the cinematic universe through Easter eggs. These subtle inclusions serve as fan service and weave an intricate, interconnected universe. The attention to detail enhances rewatch value and encourages fans to explore the source material. Marvel's cultural impact. Influence on global pop culture. Marvel's influence extends beyond comics and films into academia, art, and politics. Superheroes have become modern myths with characters symbolizing broader themes like national identity and technological ethics. Diversity and representation in Marvel stories. Marvel has progressively embraced diversity, introducing characters like Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel. Her story addresses issues of identity and cultural expectations, winning a Hugo Award in 2015. Engagement with the fan community. Marvel's interactions with fans have evolved from letter columns in comics to social media engagement and interactive events. The company has embraced fan theories and feedback, sometimes influencing story directions. Future of the Marvel Universe. Upcoming movies and series. The future of the MCU is expansive, with confirmed projects like Blade, Fantastic Four, and Deadpool 3 integrating characters previously outside the main continuity. Disney Plus series like Moon Knight and She-Hulk are set to explore complex narratives. Introduction of new characters. Phase 4 aims to introduce a new generation of heroes. Riri Williams' Ironheart is slated for her series, bringing a young genius inventor into the spotlight. The Young Avengers hinted at through characters may also form. Expansion into the multiverse concept. The multiverse concept is now central to the MCU. This allows for creative storytelling, such as introducing variants of characters and potentially integrating franchises like the X-Men into the MCU. Marvel's superheroes are more than fictional characters. They're symbols, reflections, and sometimes critiques of our society. Their stories delve into ethics, identity, and the human condition. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the multifaceted world of Marvel superheroes. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more in-depth analyses, and let us know your favorite Marvel facts in the comments below. Excelsior!